Things are heating up quickly, folks, in the Southern Caribbean. Today, after a phone call between President Trump and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, Reuters reported President Trump had given Nicolas Maduro until Friday to leave Venezuela. Just as recent as yesterday, it was being reported that there was a possible diplomatic back channel being established between the Trump administration and Maduro. The U.S. Navy has conducted 21 strikes in the Southern Caribbean and the Pacific, killing 83 people. Now, the Trump administration is alleging that these are quote-unquote narco-terrorists. However, there's media pushback, and there have been documented instances whereby non-Venezuelan nationals have been killed by these strikes. Claims coming from the Latin American governments have suggested that some of the targets were fishermen or even migrants. Senator Tim Kaine of the Armed Services Committee has called for an investigation to be carried out into these strikes after these revelations about them being possibly extrajudicial and even in violation of international law and potential war crimes. The Trump administration designated Nicolas Maduro as a terrorist leader by linking him and other senior officials in the government to Cartel de los Soles, giving the U.S. broad jurisdiction to conduct their operations militarily. Whether or not the U.S. is preparing for a full-scale invasion in Venezuela is not certain. Many would say that this is just a show of force, but for the most part, it's looking like it's going to become a possible conflict. And this is much different than any other war that the U.S. has fought recently because it's in our hemisphere. Regional powers are trying to mitigate tensions. Some are drawing a parallel between the United States posturing towards Venezuela, the potential war that might break out, and the war that has broken out and has been going on between Russia and Ukraine. Whether or not Russia and China would start to intensify their support for Venezuela is another question. So will the United States invade Venezuela? Will it be a full-scale invasion? Will troops be on the ground? Will they just be airstrikes? Is this a regime change operation? Questions that are on the minds of all Americans as Trump appears to be heading in the direction of a possible war.